Welcome back to Forgotten Tracks in Derail Valley and Grandpa Playing Games. Last time we left you, we were in a spot of bother as we had become derailed and damaged our locomotive to the point where basically we couldn't start it. So this time we're going to have a look at what we can do to continue to explore Forgotten Tracks and continue our career. So as we can see, the vehicle is at 0%. That means basically it's dead. So it either needs maintenance or needs us to pay off any of our damages at a career manager in order to be able to get it going again. And this was the cause of the accident. The initial cause was the fact that we set the tracks wrongly and ended up going down this siding here, and that siding unfortunately has this obstacle here. You can see, if we look closely, it's a bit difficult to see there, but this object is actually sticking out onto the tracks, and as we went past it, it hit our train and caused it to derail. So I don't think there's going to be anything we're going to be able to do with this particular job. Fortunately, where it's happened is at a station. And so I think what we might be able to do is to look at re-railing some of these vehicles here, which would be blocking our path, going and getting our locomotive repaired, and then seeing if we can't pick up a new job from this station yard in order to continue on and save a little bit of our bad situation. I'm going to try to re-rail this, and I'm not sure where to put it. It does appear we should be able to re-rail it here. Or even further back. So as we don't impede our egress from the siding. Wow. Look at that station building. It's seen better days. I think move it there. That should mean that we are able to get our locomotive out this way and proceed from that point. So let's see if there's other jobs waiting for us, and if in actual fact we're able to repair our loco. Wow. This is kind of crazy. Don't worry. If you're watching this, you're not drunk. This is how it looks. Oh, there's only a couple of jobs here too. See what they are. Ugh. See, there's both of these are logistical haul. Now this might be a problem because I don't think we have a logistical haul license in this version of the game. We don't. I'm sure of it. Let's have a look at our career manager. Let's have a look at our licenses first. And find logistical haul. Yeah, we don't have that and we don't have the money to buy it. So this is going to mean that we might need to try to travel somewhere to somewhere that has a suitable job available to us. Okay. Let's see if we're able to... Wow. Okay, we can pay off all of our fees, our damages, 141,000 worth of damages to our locomotive, and some damages also to the freight cars. It's $100 though, due to insurance. We're able to afford that at least. We've got 2,000, so let's start off with paying that. Okay. Now we know we can't afford a new license and there's no job for us here. So basically our choices are, we have a look. I believe we're at the South Deep Zone. We were headed to the Centre Deep Zone. I don't know what's going to be there. But rather than us heading all the way back to the Southeast Security Zone where we started, I think we're going to try to go to the Centre Deep Zone, see if we can't pick up a job from there. Okay. But it is night time, and this is unknown to us. So let's maybe try to rest. Oh, how you can rest in here is beyond me. Okay, we'll rest for 10 hours. And see what it's like in the morning. Okay, it's morning. Let's have a look at the weather forecast for the day. 9 o'clock, not too bad. And it starts to get snowy, I think, around about 3 p.m. in the afternoon. It's 6:30 in the morning. It's still probably going to be dark outside, I guess. It's starting to lighten up a little. Let's go uncouple. Uncouple our train. Try to get to the next station. So it's a little annoying in the fact that everything is so dark here. Kind of having to work from habit. But I think we're good. Let's hop in. Okay. We're going. Put on our headlights. Even though it should be getting brighter as we go. And I guess let's just get going. Helps if you put it into gear. There we are. There's movement. I think, yeah, we're headed correctly to the center deep zone. Whoa, what was that? Is that a tree? Got to be a little careful on my speed here. It seems to creep up very quickly. Wow, lots of locomotives. There's stuff flashing in the sky, I don't know. It looks like black. Whatever happened to Derail Valley, it certainly wasn't good. We can afford to be a little bit cautious because we're not on the clock, we're not running a job at the moment. It seems that before whatever incident has occurred here, there was so many locomotives. The place is literally littered with them. Okay, we're coming in now, I believe. Sorry. Yeah, we're at center deep zone. There is a bit more of a goods yard here. Reasonably optimistic we might be able to find a job. We haven't used much fuel, if any at all. Yeah, only a small amount. We can see here. goodness. There's even locomotives up on the side of the hill there. Feels very strange. We'll stop here. Where's the station building? Did I miss it? There must be a station building here, surely. Okay, I'm going to get out and have a look. Ah, is that it over there? Yeah, I believe so. Okay. Oh dear. We've got to crouch down to get into this one. Ah. No sleeping in the bed here. Couple of jobs by the looks of things. Yeah, freight haul. To the southeast security zone. Which is where we started from last time. Pay is 5,000. This one here to the center deep, oh sorry, to the northwest zone. Northwest zone. It's just along here. That might not be a bad little trip just to get things going. Only 2 cars. Should be nice and easy. Let's have a look at this one here. That's to the south deep zone. Center deep zone to south deep zone. It's also 3,000. So I don't think we'll take that one because apart from anything else, I don't see a south deep zone. I see a south security zone. I'm guessing that's one and the same thing. But there's a bit of oh no, south deep zone is where we just came from. Oh wow, it's only very short. Okay, let's go to the northwest zone. We are going to have to get rid of... Oh, that's a problem. How do we get rid of this job when the trash can is buried underwater? Or under snow, I should say. Underwater. Good one. Yeah. If you want to cancel, throw them in a trash bin. Aye. There's the trash bin down there. Oh, we'll try. Well, it seems it might have worked. Disappeared underneath the snow anyhow. This one here. Okay. It's gone. Aha! So that worked. Good. Alright, so our freight haul, we've got 31 minutes to do it in. It's from D90 and going to H31. Okay. Have a look at where D90 is. Ah. D90. Ah, lost. Here we are. Okay, that's D3I. D60. D70, 80. It will be those two cars there. They're the two that we need. Those points are set correctly. These ones also appear to be right. Yeah. That's right. Going to find it difficult to get the bones. That correctly. This one needs to go to the left. Okay. Very good. And then this one will also need to go to the left. Alright. Whilst we're doing that, we'll set this point. And when we come back, good. Alright, let's get out, a couple of them up. So hard to see. So yeah, this is a little bit of a problem in this version, I think, is the visibility is terrible. If you didn't know what you were doing or know what you were looking for, it would be very, very tough. Even when you do, not so easy. So of course I'm looking for air cocks. There's one. It's just a matter of finding the other one. There it is there. Okay. Handbrake is the next thing we need to do. Make sure that's released. Where is it? It's not that one. Must be this one. Yep. Okay, let's have a look. No flashing lights there, so that means we are good to go. Seems to be my favourite expression. Good to go. But at least there's no snowstorm or anything. I'm not sure what the gradients are going to be like here. Look at our world map. What's our next station? We should be okay. I guess this is all downhill. Let's have a quick look and see where we're going to need to drop this off. Yep, sorry. We are going to H3I. So because the station maps are not updated, we're going to have to wait until we get there to see where H3I is. We're already very close, so I think the half an hour is fairly generous. We'll be able to accomplish that pretty easily, I think. So it'll turn out 3,000. Where are we going here? Yeah, to the left. To the points. Yeah. Good thing we checked that out. If we had have gone to the right, we would have ended up at the winding path. Probably something we want to explore at a later stage. I'm a bit bemused by these things here. Don't know what they are or what significance they have, if any. Is it? Maybe it's a... We might go and have a look at one if we get a chance later on. Okay, I can see we're coming into the yards now. I'm going to stop here and do a little bit of exploring. We want to go to H3I. So let's try to find where that is. Well, that's pretty straightforward, H3I. Okay. We'll backtrack. Set our points. So this point here needs to go to the left. Yeah, it needs to go to the left. Currently pointed to the right. We'll fix that. Then that one also needs to go to the left, right? No, it needs to go to the right. I think. Okay, and then this one up here needs to go to the right. Where is it? To the right. Yeah, which it is. Okay. So according to me, we should be pretty good here. So there's one of those doohickeys over there, so after we get paid for this job, let's go and have a look and see what that is. H3I. Straight in, no complications this time. Okay. Save fuel. We'll turn it off. Put our handbrake on. Also need to put the handbrake on the job itself. So that was, I think, the easiest one to do is this one here. Put it on. Now we need to go and find where the station office is. Is that it over there? Looks like it. Another one that's on a bit of a slant. Managed to get through, alright. Let's go to our order validator. Whoops. And yeah, we got payment. 5,634, which means we got our bonus. Instead of 31 minutes, we achieved it in 19. So that wasn't bad. Okay. Let's, before we finish off for the day, let's go and have a look at this bizarre sort of structure that's over here. Try to see if we can understand what it is and what significance it might have. My gosh, seems to be a whole bunch of different trains. Yeah, welded together and floating in mid-air. How bizarre is that? Okay, well, if you'd like this, go ahead and download it along with all the other things you need to install mods from Nexus Mods. And if you need a tutorial on how to install all of these things, also look up for a tutorial video I did recently on that as well. Okay, so I think that'll do us for today, and thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.